Another way to use active pause is to break a moment, to create a break when you feel, for instance, that the client is a little bit distracted, is not fully present, is yakety yak, whatever reason you feel might be good to take a moment, go inside, take a breath, connect with the inner world. And so you just say, okay, listen, I want to try something right now. Is it okay to try something, to take this little pause? And you explain how to do it, or you've already done it before and the client is familiar with it. It only lasts a minute, and we'll just get back to it fresh. So what you will notice when you do that is, more often than not, something happens. You're going to have a shift in the client. It could be that the client, comes back to it, simply feeling more relaxed and looks at the situation in a different way. It could be literally that a different topic is brought up. It could be that the same topic, the same issue, is brought up in a different way. It could be that there is a quality of an aha moment. I hadn't quite thought about this that way, but here's what it brings up for me. So this is really a chance to introduce that little buffer zone where there is the possibility of reflecting upon experience. Now, what's interesting is it works for the client, but you will notice as you do this that it also works for the therapist. And it gives you a chance to actually take a breather and to notice how in the space of a few seconds, it doesn't necessarily take more. Just having that space, you can see things a little bit differently. You might feel a little tense, and you realize, having that space, that something comes up that you wouldn't have had as much of a chance to notice if you felt like you had to not break contact, you had to, we sometimes get caught in something that keeps going. And just having that little space, that little breather, is useful for both the client and the therapist.